part 2 of me playing as Nidalee, basically the woman of the forest, who gets a lot of movement speed in the bushes, and that's always useful because whenever you want to get in range, or if you're chasing someone, even if there are bushes nearby, you can actually run into them, and you'll eventually get that additional boost. Here we're just harassing what's his name, Shaco, so that he can't. It looks like Ezreal bought himself what's it called, little ward there. So Phil's ultimate, I flash away and I heal Ezreal so he doesn't die quickly. I throw my spear at Ezreal and Phil sticks in. He does take a lot of damage, and I don't believe we get the kill, but apparently it looks like I spear shot Shaco over there, who almost dies. And again, I think Teemo's gonna come. He's coming down from the top to pick off everyone else off, and that's always a good thing because if you have Teemo on your team, and he can basically do everything. He's setting up mushrooms here, so then he would have died from. And here it looks like it's 3 champions in one with me, Teemo, and Ezreal versus Phil. His heal isn't enough to actually save him, and here I'm healing myself to get that additional heal bonus, switch to Agri Form, kill off those minion waves, and we want to take the turret as fast as possible so we get more gold. And this is basically what you want to do. And it looks like Ezreal just fired his ultimate somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know how. Oh, I know how, but I don't know why he did that. But it looks like we're going to oh, no, we're not going to take out the turret. It was close, though. But that turret would have killed Ezreal. So I basically, whenever I have the chance, I heal whoever has the least amount of health. And Jax comes in here, and I'm wondering, why would Jax come in here with such low health? He knows that my spear will actually deal a lot of damage. And here we're just dealing a lot of damage, and we're staying back because we know we can't take on a fight of 3 versus 2, because Nidalee's spells do have a long cooldown, and it does take time to line up your shots, and you can't just throw them in recklessly. And it looks like here I throw my thing, and it looks like he almost died, and it was close again, because once you get Nidalee's spear shot, you do a lot of damage. It does deal a lot of damage. Jax foolishly jumps in here, and he gets ignited by my ignite. Yeah, that sounds right. And whenever I have the chance, I basically heal Ezreal, and I think I port back. Because if you're going to go away, you have an additional mana, and you have the heal ability, you might as well heal your ally so they don't die while you're walking back. So here I'm going to buy Fear the Goddess, and it looks like I have enough money to actually buy going for the Haunting Guide, which is usually my build for most ability power champions that do excel at the very early stages. So Haunting Guide does increase your spell penetration by 20, as well as giving you health and ability power. So this item is very crucial for most ability power champions if they deal like damage in like bursts and not over time. Nidalee is basically a burst champion, but her main spell is her javelin, and if she javelins and throws down her what's called trap and actually hits the enemy, if you switch to Cougar form, you do all your 3 attacks, you can probably switch back in time and do another javelin. So that's a very good combination I use that really helps me out. And if the enemy's still alive, just heal yourself, get that additional attack speed, and you should be able to catch up using your passive abilities. So it looks like Teemo's coming in here into the bushes to actually help us out or gank, but he kind of spots off what's the name, Shaco here, so he doesn't notice that. But I put a trap there, and right next to the shrooms. Whenever you're playing with Teemo, you might as well put a trap there so that the shroom actually does more damage to the enemy because of the magic resist reduction here. I throw my javelin at Fiddlesticks, and he almost died. I think he should die. Yeah, he's getting poison here. I switch to form and flash away my enemy. Switch the thing form, and unfortunately my javelin and Ezreal's ultimate miss, and that causes us to actually let Shaco get away. But that's okay, as long as we got Fiddlesticks, and right now I'm 2-0-2 with 2 kills, 0 deaths, and 2 assists. Urgot here is like stupid enough to actually come in here. I javelin him from long range. He's already down to half health, and my javelin right now is a 5-second cooldown. I use a health potion so I don't die as easily, and you might as well take out those little jack-in-the-boxes whenever you can, before they get used, because that'll shorten your minion wave and cause you to actually not do enough damage to those turrets, which you want to take down as soon as possible, so then you can get that. Everyone can get that 150 gold boost. So here I throw my javelin and it misses, but it's alright because I switched to Cougar form, and I'm Nidalee, the awesomest champion ever. I do a little bit of damage to those minions, switch back to human form, and use my javelin again, and unfortunately it doesn't reach again. So if your enemy's running back at ridiculously fast speed, you can't really catch up to him. You might as well throw your javelin just to scare him off, because one thing in this game I noticed is that fear, as long as your enemy fears that you're going to do a certain amount of damage, they have a less chance of actually attacking you without additional support. But if you notice that your enemies are like actually pushing forward, like here I notice here, and you might want to surprise them with another ally that comes in out of nowhere, and that'll actually help you all out a lot because the enemy's unprepared and they already some of them already have half health, and it's always a good thing to do. So it looks like here Shaco, what's his name? Shaco, Urgot, and Fiddlesticks coming here. I switched to the form to start that slicing up Fiddlesticks. It looks like Fiddlesticks does take out Israel, but he does die, I think. No, I chased him down, so basically I flash in, save some time. I kind of continue to use my super counts ability. I get slowed, and I kind of missed there, but I eventually get him, I think. Yeah, I should be able to get him, and I get him with my Ignite. So Ignite's a very good spell, and flash and Ignite, you can flash into range. And here I get that awesome, what's it called, awesome spear shot because of that trap I said, I think, or Teamless Mushroom. So I gained vision, and I threw my javelin, and I killed Urgot. So that basically, now I'm at 4-0-2, and I have a lot of money, so I can probably buy off my haunting guys that I want. And that gives me, right now, about 50 ability power, but most ability power champions now, after the patch, have about 49 limit of ability spell penetration, I mean. And so right now I have 49 spell penetration, but that's always good whenever you want that. But either way, the more spell penetration you have, the more damage you do to tanks, to actually melee DPSers who have like a bit more armor and magic resist. So unfortunately, it looks like at the very bottom right, it looks like they're taking out the turret. Here I try to leap as much as possible, and with my Tear of the Gods, whenever I leap, it actually increases my mana by 4, and its timing is so well timed that I can basically use it continuously, and every 3 seconds I'll increase my max mana by 4. Which then I leave my Tear of the Gods for now just to get that max mana, but I upgrade that into an Archangel staff, which is very important and crucial when you're playing ability power champions. And yeah. So our team here is doing very well now. It looks like we're 12-3, and if you continually javelin, and for some reason still standing there, not doing anything to help out. And it looks like he's gathering his ultimate, so we prepare for him. I know I can withstand that amount of damage, so I heal Timo. He unfortunately gets killed, I think, by Fiddlesticks. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't get killed. Oh, no, he does. That stupid cannon turret. Urgot comes out of nowhere here, so he uses terror capacitator, and fortunately because of my leap I can get away and javelin him while I'm getting away, so that kind of makes him less prone to actually help attack me. And yeah, so here I'm waiting for him to go into the bush. Unfortunately he doesn't, or does he? Oh, no, he doesn't, and he goes back to farm those minions. So I move back, heal myself a bit more, and stand behind the landscape or in cover where minions won't actually influence my javelin, and I can deal maximum damage. Urgot notices that I kind of missed there with my javelin, but that's alright. As long he uses his ultimate for some reason, and it looks like I'm gonna die here, but my actually leap saves me because I leap into here, and his what's it called, his needle, his homing stuff, whatever they're called, can't hit me while I'm in the bushes, and if he has no sight of me, I mean, but otherwise he can hit me. So here I kind of move back to the bush and teleport away. Now you usually want to go back into the bush and teleport away unless there's an enemy team on the enemy team, which can basically mushroom off most of the bushes and cause a lot of damage to you when you're low on health. So here I'm continually using my abilities to actually increase my maximum mana, and if you look down the bottom right, Israel is actually having a bit of trouble, so I head on there again. Whenever your team takes out a turret, you might as well go help out whichever team is having trouble, so they get the kills, or they get the assists and get some more money, and you gotta take out the turret and get even more money. So that's always a good tactic if you want to finish the game quickly. You take out a turret, you don't want to push on ahead, you want to go help out the enemies, whoever had the turret on the same level. So it looks like I'm doing my little trick here again, which is saving a lot of time. Jumping through. So here it looks like Shaco might come in here. Oh, no, he doesn't, but he uses his little, what's called invisibility, which is very annoying. And so here, looks like our team took out another turret, so again 150 gold, and it looks like I continue to try to javelin harass Jackson and Fiddlesticks and heal my teammates while I'm at it. And that is very useful because you don't want your teammates to die in battle. And another thing you want to do is that in battle, if your teammates are taking a lot of damage, try to heal the ones that are taking severe damage, so then your teams can do more DPS and they don't get frightened as easily as other champions do. So it looks like Jax here and Shaco have taken a bit of damage, and it looks like Fiddlestick's kind of wavering behind, and it looks like we probably catch up to him. I think I should switch through for him here. But no, I went for a spear shot and I get Fiddlesticks again. Everyone runs into the jungle to actually finish him off. Looks like he tries to recall, but he can't. So we're chasing him down. It doesn't look like he's going to make it out, but unfortunately he does, and looks like our enemies get outnumbered here. I play Jax. Unfortunately, there's two enemies champions, and oh, actually we do come out of this alive, and we did decent well. So I switch back into human form, and I should probably actually heal my allies. But I take out the minions first, and I have the red buff, which actually deals more damage, and it's very useful for Nidalee whenever you're chasing enemy minions, because it'll slow them. Make sure you don't get too close to the turret, because the turret kind of does do a lot of damage to you. So here I use my third spell, my heal, which increases my attack speed, and we take out the turret with ease because of our attack speed and damage that we do. So that's another turret that goes for me. So right now I'm at 6 kills, 0 deaths, and 3 assists. And that's always a good place to be. So it looks like the enemy team are losing hope, and they're starting to surrender. And this is a good place to be for whenever you're playing this game. So if you haven't played this game yet, basically this game is a free game. It's kind of like WoW arena mode, and it's kind of like not. It also has this like team play aspect to it, and it's a fun game. And there's about 70 champions now, I think. And Jack comes out here for a bit too like. He doesn't know his limit, so I basically javelin him at like decent range. Then I switch to green form and use all my 3 spell combo, which does deal about 1,500 damage if you use it in a burst with enemy that doesn't have much defenses. But it looks like Urgot took out our Fiddlesticks. I don't remember we had a Fiddlesticks, but oh, there they are. And looks like Shaco here gets unfortunately, that wasn't the real Shaco. I was actually getting kind of a bit too excited that Shaco was running out here in the open for nothing. So Fiddlesticks is just standing there. I'm wondering why he's doing that. So I'm thinking that if we push out a bit more, we could probably take out Fiddlesticks, or I could take out Fiddlesticks with my javelin. So here I'm trying to get a bit into range, but I don't want to risk being hit by the turret. So I just lay down a trap. And when you lay down a trap, it reveals every unit for like a glimpse of a second, but you can't really target them. And it reveals every unit for a glimpse of a second. Basically, it can even reveal mushrooms for like a blink of a second if you actually catch it with your eye, and it's very useful because it's kind of a detection tool of detecting invisible units. Unfortunately, you can't really target them, but you can detect if they're around. And basically here, it looks like Teemo's trying to be invisible and kind of just stay there. We get ganked by Shaco from the top, but he's too wary of actually attacking us and initiating. So, and Teemo's just staying there as if it's like, I'm gonna join the fight whenever you guys are in the lead. Because Teemo obviously doesn't want to die like most champions don't. And it's always very useful. Here I try to javelin Jax, I get him, and does about 1/3 of his health damage. We get chased back by Urgot and Fiddlesticks. I try to heal Ezreal as much as possible. And so, and looks like Teemo did take out Jax, and Urgot's was gonna go for him. And unfortunately, I think he catches up here. So yeah, let me show you this. Urgot is trying to take on Teemo, and looks like, and with Fiddlesticks there, Teemo's obviously not going to survive. The next item I want to get is Morello's Evil Tome, I think, or I think it did want to get Nashor's too. I was deciding here because Nashor's would give me that additional attack speed and more cooldown reduction, as well as a bit less ability power. So I don't really need ability power. I do need some attack speed and more cooldown reduction so I can throw my javelins more often, and this is something you want to be. So this is the end of part 2 video of how I play Nidalee, and I hope you comment and subscribe and rate this video, and I will see you guys in part 3. Thanks for watching.